If you're brand new to the channel, if you're watching over there on YouTube Live, then I would appreciate you subscribing and uh, and thank you for being here. If you're over on Facebook, then I would appreciate a thumbs up or something like that, or sharing it or whatever. And just thank you for being here tonight. So we've been working on this drawing for a long, long time. So we're only working about, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. Sometimes, most of the time, we're going a little over an hour, though. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Appreciate the sound check. Hey, how are you? Good to see you over here. So, missed last night because I got done with I'm teaching a live workshop right now, and so when I got done with that, I was just I was just exhausted, and was trying to get caught up on email and other things a little bit, and I was just so tired. I got caught up on some of that, and then I had it in my head I was going to go to bed early, but that didn't happen. But anyway, but this has been so fun. The live workshop has been a blast. That has been so fun. Oh, good, Nancy. I was wanting to ask you about that, but I'm scared too. So I was scared there'd be bad news. That's so good. I'm so excited for you. That's awesome. Oh, man. That must feel really good. Finally. Hey, Gloria. Thanks for joining us over there on YouTube Live. And Samia, thanks for the sound check over there. Hey, Samia, hope you're doing well. And Samia is over on Facebook Live. All right. You know, this is kind of dangerous to do this at an angle like I am, but you know, I'm on a slanted surface, and so there's a risk of something running into some of your other elements, but we'll try to go slow and just take our time. So this is Inktense bark color in the background is what this is. And I think it'll be a nice soft gradation from dark to light. I may go over it with some pencil on top. Yeah, I was thinking, Nancy, you probably are going to be doing some physical therapy or something, probably to get some of that range of motion back. Yeah, at least it's off, right? You can start getting it back to normal. All right. Maybe I'll switch cameras here. That might be a better angle for a moment here while we're working. Let me zoom out a little bit. All right. So have you guys tried using ink tints on any of your drawings, like incorporating it in backgrounds or anything like that? It's a lot of fun to work with, a water soluble medium like this. It's also very different than working in just traditional colored pencil. Yeah, they're so interesting. I get close to the head over here, then I want to be a little more careful, I think, over there. I tell you, I love this surface, so there's not much that you can't do on pastel mat. It's just so versatile. Now, the interesting thing also about ink tints is a lot of people believe that you can't rework ink tints, and for the most part, I mean that's true. But you can rework them a little bit on this surface. Hey, Rosina, how are you? So Rosina is also over there on Facebook Live. And you like ink tints, you said the colors are more alive. I like the blocks, but have a set. Um, but the set is more expensive. I only have the pencils. Uh, oh, you like to use the blocks? Yeah, so they're very similar. The pencils and the blocks and the pan set. They're all very similar, but they are different. It's not the same formulation. There's a different formulation, same color, but different formulation for each of those. Hey, Ramona, long time no see. Thank you, Ramona. Appreciate it. I guess if I get some of this too close to my head and get it on my hair, on my head there, I'll just make it hair. How's that? We'll just do that. may not be real believable, but maybe it'll look like I'm wearing a wig. Okay. I'm going to grab my smaller brush. Here we go. So, good question there, Somia. Asking if do you have to go over Inktense with a pencil layer after you're done? And no, you don't have to. Yeah, I agree, Nancy. It's she says she keeps going back to pastel matte. She's tried others and she likes pastel matte. Yeah, it's such a great paper. It really is. There's just so many things to like about it. Okay, I'm gonna have to be really careful. I'll switch cameras here. Hey, Jan, over at the Fine Art Cafe. How are you? Good to see you out here. Okay. So we might get a little bit of bleeding. Oh, that's okay. Jan, hope everything's going well. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Margie. How are you? So that workshop tonight was so much fun. I know we went really, really fast, but I felt like we covered the highlights. I felt like, and we got enough covered tonight that now, if someone wants to complete the entire project, you can do that. So I just love that. It was so fun. I was glad we got as far as what we did. So that made it worth it. I started thinking it was probably getting kind of late um, for some of us, like Ramona, Deborah, and others who were East Coast. We do have a couple in there from the UK though, so I guess they just stay up all night. I don't know. I'm not sure. Margie, you're wondering how I do it? Um, well, you've been watching it, so it's just a little at a time, not getting in a hurry. That's one of the secrets to it. Okay. want to get as close as I can over here to the skin, but then I don't want to get too close to where I have any bleeding from this water into that area. All right. I want to see if we can do this part up here tonight. Zoom back out a little bit. There we go. Oh, Pam. That's too bad. Sorry about that. Well, you'll get to view the recording then. All right. And the recording's already up, guys. If you're wanting to go check it out. So yeah, it's already over there. Already ready. Tell you what, I am having too much fun, guys. I really am. This is so fun. Jan, I nearly want to become a watercolorist when I start using Inktense pencils. I'm telling you, it's just so fun. It's like the textural effects you can get with this. At the same time, when I get around the skin, I get really scared. It's not as controllable as colored pencil. That's okay. Yeah. Yeah, you might convert me. Maybe. Yeah, what I was saying earlier too is oh, is Brusho worse about that? That's funny. What I was saying earlier though is that you can get the Inktense to be reworked, uh, especially on this surface. So after it's already dry is what I'm talking about. So and that's a neat thing to be able to do. Um, yeah, it stains the surface, Jan. That's it's one of the things it does. So there is a little bit of the bleeding effect with it, and what I really love about the bark pencil is it it's very very smooth, and there's not as much of that granulation that happens with it as you get with some of the others. So I really love that. Yeah, I could have done that, Jan. I could have used masking fluid. Um, I'm too impatient for that for to do that though. To be real honest about it. So I'm going to turn that over. The way I'll benefit from this running the other direction, um, since subject to gravity right now, right? So the gravity will take it down instead of down towards the top of the surface of this drawing rather than down into my subject. Let's see. I'm going to get as close as I can. So Mia, thank you. When you're asking if the OMS is creating the circles, this isn't OMS. This is water, um, and that's what's creating the circles. Yeah, OMS might do something pretty similar. I can't remember. I've used it with ink tints before. I can't remember what it did. That'd be a fun thing to test again, because I can't remember what happened. I like pushing the envelope on things like that, as you guys probably know. I don't like doing things that um, just a purist says to do. So maybe we'll try that. Not on my project, but I mean, try it on a test sheet of paper. I don't know if any of you guys know what it does. I'd love to know. Okay. Yeah, is that what that's called, Jan? Blossoms? I didn't know. I figured you knew all these watercolor kind of terms. Yeah, the cool thing about it is once you put this down, then you can go back over it again with more pencil layers if you want to. So, Jan, is that you're kind of like me, huh? You just make up some terms that make sense, I guess. Hey, that works for me. Makes sense. Okay. I think I'll turn it back the other direction. Well, let me get this little spot over here. That's funny, Fred. Yeah. Trying to take advantage of gravity, pushing this in the other direction, down away from the subject rather than into my drawing. Okay. So that spot over there. We need a smaller brush to get that tiny area right there. You guys may not be able to see this. That might be better. Looks like I did get a little close over there. I think I can fix that though. Well, this one's not round. Let me see what it is. Yeah, Nancy, I'm replying to you. It's I don't know what this one's called. I can't see it on the label. It's really tiny. It's not round though, but it's got an angle on it. This one's always pretty good for um, tiny areas, but yeah, it's I don't know. It's just meticulous, right? To try to keep it pretty steady. Then I get too much water on there. There we go. Almost done. Okay. Let me take a look here. See what this looks like. Might need to go in just a little bit more. I don't know. I'll have to look at it. I'll look at it for a couple days and see. But yeah. Oh yeah, I have a mall stick. Nancy. Yeah, maybe I should have used that. Um, I don't know what. Oh, there it is. I just saw it. Uh, yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, it's a very good idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Yeah, I could go in just a little bit tighter right there. I think I'll grab that. Okay. I haven't used that in a while. Thanks for the tip there, Nancy. Appreciate it. Okay, let me lean it out this way. All right. Grab an even smaller brush. There's not hardly any um, pigment on the, hardly any water on the surface when I, or on the brush rather, and then doesn't bleed enough on this particular brush. It's just so tiny. Let's see here. I put a lot on it that time. I got more water down on the surface then. That's a little bit better. Yeah, this brush is nearly too small. My fear with a liner brush is that it'll just fill up with water like crazy, and then it will just deposit that water in one spot and cause everything to bleed, into the skin. And I don't want that. So, okay, let's do this. Let's go back to that larger brush. Grab a little bit of that pigment over here. And then we'll see if we can transfer it. That worked pretty well. As long as it's damp enough, I think that'll work. So Nancy's saying synthetic hold less water than natural hair. Some of these areas I want to apply a little more water to. Okay. Now I don't have any on my surface. We're learning as we go here. We can extend some of that skin color over there a little bit, but rather not do that if I don't have to. Okay, I'm liking that. That was a little better. All right. Much better. Thanks, Nancy. I'm still having fun, although it's a little more tedious. I think I will bleed that into the head just a little bit right in there. I don't think it's going to matter too much. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay. Yeah, let's see here. We'll do this side and we'll call it a night. You guys holding your breath for me? All right. That's not a bad idea, though, Jan, having a lost and found edge. Kind of like that idea right in there. It would be kind of fun if I could get over that mental hurdle, though. Years of doing colored pencil will make it to where you want clean edges. uh, having trouble seeing that way up there again. It's true, Jan. It's what happens when you start using colored pencil. You start liking precision and detail. Probably way too much. Okay. All right. Let me look at that. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. You're a rule breaker there, Jan. That's for sure. That's it's part of the freedom of watercolor too, isn't it? Is you can just allow things to kind of do whatever they want to do. Okay. I'll have to look at that again tomorrow. All right, guys. I'm going to call it a night. Thanks so much for hanging out. Have a good night. We'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.